For the past 25 years, the friendship teams of students from the Pioneer Memorial Church and Andrews University have made annual ministry trips to Lebanon to serve at Middle East University and at our two local elementary and secondary schools, the school in Bushria and the school in Masaitbeh. Led by Glenn Russell, these teams come to learn from each other and to share God's love on these three campuses. The Republic of Lebanon is located in the Middle East on the eastern coast of the Mediterranean Sea. Lebanese roots go back to the ancient Phoenicians, who were renowned sailors and merchants. The Mediterranean continues to be a source of commerce and pleasure for those who visit Lebanon. The oldest alphabet was invented in Byblos, one of the oldest cities of the world located just north of the Lebanese capital city of Beirut. The modern nation of Lebanon gained independence in 1943, and the national symbol of Lebanon is the cedar tree. Lebanon has at least 18 different religious communities, 5 Muslim groups, 12 Christian groups, including Maronites, Roman Catholics, Greek Orthodox, Armenian Catholic, Chaldean Coptic, and Evangelical Protestants, among others. Religious freedom is written into the Constitution of Lebanon. Lebanon is indeed a land of opportunities, contrasts, complexities, and diversity. Since ancient times, Lebanon has often been a battlefield. On October 1, 2024, after months of a cross-border conflict, Israel invaded and bombed many locations in Lebanon. This was the 6th invasion of Lebanon since 1978. The 2024 conflict, often referred to as the 66 Days of War, was a disaster, and the number of internally displaced persons soared to over 1.4 million. In response to the tragic conditions in the country, Seventh-day Adventist entities such as ADRA provided food and shelter to hundreds in desperate need. The caring hands of Middle East University faculty, staff, and students packed food and water and distributed these items to those in need. Students and staff from the Bushria School also responded to the wartime challenges in a variety of caring ways. The Adventist School in Masaitbeh, located in the inner city of Beirut, was surrounded by hundreds of families living on the streets, longing for food and shelter, fearing for their lives as the bombs landed nearby. The school became a lodging place for over 300 men, women, and children. Dr. Ilyas Shufani, principal of the Masaitbeh School, led the team of teachers, staff, and student volunteers to provide care and shelter for hundreds of exhausted and distressed individuals.
The school is blessed with the dedication that we see among teachers, but because they have love in their hearts. And this was obviously recognized during the 66 days of war. We hosted at night 300 people, during the day maybe 500 people. And they stayed all over the place here. And we couldn't make it without your prayers, your Pastor Glenn. We know that he was praying for us and the team. And without the love that we had from our teachers and parents, because parents also helped us. Then we realized that the change we did was to our hearts. Sometimes you seek a change in other people, but you receive the blessing for yourself to change. Because we always like to grow in our identity, the church identity. And honestly, after the 66 days, though it is my 6th time I serve IDPs since 1978, during all the wars that happened in Lebanon, everything was done. We know that God did this for us to learn. Through service, through love, and mostly with people that we don't know. We were prepared because from our experience, we know that it is war. We were prepared to receive people, but not 300 in the same moment. Everything was blessed and organized. And the second day, we realized that we are here to serve. But we are receiving power from our Lord. Amen. Most of the teachers helped. But because we are living next to the school, we were able to stay more and longer. So my wife and my 3 daughters used to come every day from 7 till 10 a.m. till p.m. to organize, the committees of doing different tasks. Someone for taking care of education, of food, of water, of electricity, of amusing the kids in things that can take with them to their villages, some values. And we spend quite a good time with people to know them and for them to know us. And more than that, we had some kids who had, some medical cases, health issues. So we were able, by the Lord's grace, to communicate with hospitals, to secure transportation for them. They needed a blood transfusion, dialysis, little kids. So what we did was good for us, because we know now that whatever we do, we don't do because we are strong. We do because we are blessed. We saw the people leaving crying because they liked the place and they liked us. Almost every woman was crying when they were leaving. They wanted to go back to their villages.
Sure.
So the older man in the group who lost his 2 kids during the war, he came to me humbly before he left, like 1 hour before he left, and he gave me a piece of paper, handwritten. And I looked at this piece of paper. He made me a map of all the families in the school, of all the villages, and he wanted us to visit them. We take a bus and we go from village to village, from family to family. And this map, for me, is something much beyond than what I expected. Because this old man who used this ink, to write as much as he can, but he did something out of his love. And I think he wrote with his heart, not with his pen. So we are here to serve. We are here to do things that we learn from. That Tuesday before the ceasefire, everyone was running away because we couldn't imagine what might happen because of the threats we received. I was home and the man in charge here from the local authorities, he called me and he said, I cannot close the doors. Hundreds of people want to come shelter in the school. I told them, open the doors, do whatever you think to receive people. Don't shut the doors. Some people came to the office, hundreds of people. And my daughter said, Dad, we have to feed them. Feeding what? What can we do? You cannot imagine. In a fraction of minutes, everyone was eating. Everyone was eating. People went to the shops. It was threatening, but we forgot about everything. People went to the shops, got, cans, labne, jibne, sandwiches.
Students came, lots of.
Students came, stayed till midnight with all the bombs. And everyone was fed. That why to worry? Because Jesus never left us before. And certainly Jesus will not leave us now.
Good morning. I'm glad you're here today. Good morning. Let's have a good day. Hey!
Adventist School Bushria serves over 700 elementary and secondary students and is located about 1 mile down the hill from Middle East University. The Friendship Team this year presented the Week of Spiritual Emphasis, focusing on the theme of identity. Team members led in prayer, Bible study, preaching, and mingling with the very receptive students. The sermons focused on identity, gathering lessons from Bible characters such as Job, Moses, and Esther. It is always a privilege to partner with Dr. Shafani and the Bushria School team in serving these wonderful students.
Now, up until this point, Joseph really wasn't close to God at all. He was proud and spoiled.
You can grow in your friendship with God, but if God fills heaven and earth, there's no way you can be closer to God than you are right now. He's literally right there with you.
God I'm mad at you. I don't understand why all this is happening to me. I don't understand why I lost everything. I don't know why I'm in pain. I don't know what's happening. But God, I need help. I want you. And when you show God how much you're suffering, when you tell God how much you're in pain, that's when God shows you how much He cares about you.
And we know that God causes all things to work together for good to those who love God, to those who are called according to His purpose. Let's think about that a little bit. We might think, is this really true? Does God cause all things to work together for good for us? A journal for you with all of our favorite Bible verses, so you can memorize those ones too with right-handed verses. There you go. Okay. And we still have other opportunities to memorize. So don't, if you weren't chosen, it's not the end of the world, it's alright.
I love the story of Esther because I can resonate with her. She had a very tough childhood. Her father and mother died when she was very young, so she became an orphan. She tried to fit in a land that wasn't even hers. So she would, apparently he has this gigantic pole, and he wanted to kill Mordecai. He said, you know what? Let him be killed with that. And so was done. But the story doesn't end here. The people were still in danger.
My voice, I will with thanksgiving offer sacrifice to the Lord, right? And then he says, I will repay the vows that I have made. So basically, Jonah was saying to God, if you deliver me from the depths of where I am, if you save me from this situation, I will offer sacrifice. I will repay my vows. I'm not
Esther, that's right. Esther. And we learned that Esther was taken as a victim, right? But she became victorious. God has used Esther for a greater purpose. She became victorious.
One more time, very prayerfully. Create me a clean heart, O God, and renew my spirit within me. Middle East University has graciously hosted the friendship teams for the past 25 years. The recent war impacted the university in many ways, requiring remote and online classes, draining budgets, and disrupting daily life in so many ways. Thankfully, the university was once again protected by God, and miraculously is again serving its student body, and the community. This spring, Pastor Delma Reyes was the speaker for the Week of Prayer. The friendship team assisted in the meetings as needed and thoroughly enjoyed renewing friendships and relationships with those on the campus. We continue to pray for Dr. Carlos Biaggi and his dedicated team of teachers and staff as they continue to strive to provide a quality Adventist education in these challenging times. The friendship team is all about relationships, friendship with God and friendships with those we meet. We continue to pray for Middle East University, for the Adventist schools in Bushria and Masaitbi, and we thank God for our friends in Lebanon. We face the future trusting Jesus with a confident assurance that Jesus reigns over Beirut and over our entire world. To God be the glory, and Maranatha, Jesus is coming soon.